We made it to day 2, and made it to Brightwing. This game is a Garden Terror game. I picked Brightwing specifically for her global presence, but it turns out that her AoE cleanse and her um, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Passive, I guess, passive amount of healing kind of served a good purpose in this game as well. Um, yeah, I'm not sure where I was going with that train of thought. The comps were kind of strange. This was a very slow starting game. I had a couple moments that had me grinding my teeth and cursing my teammates, but once we get in there, hopefully it'll make more sense. It is a blink heal game, not a an Emerald Wind game, so maybe that'll make for some cool happenings. But regardless of that, I think Brightwing is in a very fun balance spot right now. I'm not entirely sure where she stands competitively or what her strongest role is outside of being global, and obviously her Emerald Wind on maps that need some type of boss control. But she feels good. The kit feels good. It feels like there are definitely ways to outplay and definitely ways to save teammates, although not very many. There are some. So we'll get into this game, kind of watch the train wreck stop in slow motion. And everyone is saved and everyone's happy. Anyway, here we go. Alright, day 2 on the support. We're Garden Terror. If you'll notice, I do have a silence player in this game, and it is going to be one of those games where you got to turn off his pings too, because the guy just does not have any grip on reality. More to the point, though, this draft, Garden of Terror specifically, was one of the maps where it was just like, oh my god, this makes so much sense for Brightwing. And our team apparently had the global function in mind as well. Samuro is going to be doing a lot of offlaning, and I believe ETC takes stage dive. So, to be fair though, the Brightwing pick I think was a second round pick, and I did also pick it with the intention of stopping the Kerrigan dive. But she did end up getting that Muradin dive buddy too, so I can't put polymorph on both of them, which was a bit of an issue in the early game, especially. The early game we did struggle pretty badly. Let's take a look at those level 1 talents, though. I took the phase shift talent at level 1, even though having the W reset would have been pretty cool if we could get kills going. I wasn't entirely certain they were going to happen, looking at their comp. So it's just kind of easier to err on the side of caution with the global and the cooldown for it. It's the mid fight. I mean, there's not much going on. And again, Brightwing's got her built-in cleanse. I was not super ready for it. I was more focused on landing my Q right now. But having that cleanse against a Kerrigan is just absolutely really good. Like, I should have gotten it right there, but I got pulled in. Thank God for that auto attack damage. But it was one thing that I didn't realize until about midway through the game. Like, oh fuck, Kerrigan's got an AoE stun. I've got an AoE cleanse. I need to be away from her to save my teammates when she goes in. Yeah, this is me looking for phase shift targets since the mid wave is pushed up so far. ETC doesn't need it though. Samuro's got dick for health, so I want to go heal him. And then he thinks, let's engage on Zarya. But there was a Kerrigan in the wings waiting. He's got every ability to get out. And then Anna shows up too. I don't have every ability to get out. I was trying to polymorph her from doing that combo, but I did it too early. And this is me just sitting on my death screen like, motherfucker. Anyway, death timer's still pretty early. Looking to come back. We still have 18 seconds on our phase shift because we wasted it hard. That sucks. He's gonna actually die from Anna auto attacks. Bummer. But we'll have phase shift in time for the objective or any other map needs. As of right now, our phase shift is healing for 30% of a person's maximum health because of that level 1 talent too. And then these minion kills are helping with the cooldown. Samuro decidedly not coming to the objective. Thinks he's going to do more soaking in the off lane. The rest of the team looks pretty ready to walk at it. Which, to be fair, was kind of stupid on our part, seeing as how he said he wasn't coming. But when the team does dumb shit, you have to go do dumb shit with them. And I did not turn around fast enough. We should have just let them have it immediately. And I just completely fucked myself. Panic, cleansed, and didn't get anything done. So, I should have been much farther back. There's the... It's tough. So, finding the way to come back with the way that this early game is going is going to be difficult, and it's one of the things that you have to identify as a player to get better, because the need to tilt super hard in these instances is overwhelming. I was planning to jump to Samuro there with my shift, but then the whole enemy team came through, so it's just like, let's soak instead. He can deal with those giants later. We might fight for this this seed. We're not level 7, neither is the enemy team, and they are dumping a lot of soak by roaming around together like that too. So we're on pretty even tiers right now, except our team is going to be a little bit late. Luckily, I like this about the objective too. Even if you don't show up immediately, unlike Cursed Hollow, where the enemy team can just start channeling it right away, this objective prevents you from doing that. We're going in. I don't know what talent to take here, so I am not snap locking it. And then I'm just trying to land Qs to get this fucking healing out. We're losing teammates left and right. We lost our tank. We lost our Sonya. I want to put some more health on Samuro so he can stay. I was looking for the cleanse on the Murden cube. I didn't need it, but I did clean out the sleep. Stand nice and close to Kerrigan so she can't actually combo us. And then polymorph her so my buddies can do something. It doesn't look like they can. Especially with Zarya hiding about. She really offsets the potential for mist healing from Anna. And then putting the shields on top of Kerrigan. Holy crap. Their whole team is so low. And it's so rough. It's so rough. Kerrigan turning around. Sonya coming from the back line. These death timers really short in the early game. That was a wasted polymorph, honestly. I should have kept the mana. I can't stop KT from getting that. I have the Q now, but we just missed it. We're going to get the kill as a consolation prize, and I'm going to leave. My team, like, bloodthirsty as fuck. I think we're going to get that kill, though. But then we decide that this is an important option. Raynor wants to do the camp. Raynor wants to do the camp with 2 supports and a Muradin on their side of the map, while our Samuro and ETC are nowhere to be found. So this is, for all intents and purposes, a 3v3 with Ana preventing healing. I don't... Now Kerrigan's here. This was a stupid plan. And that was one of the major downfalls of this team, was stupid calls in positions that they didn't need to be made. That was too aggressive, and there were too few people on our team reacting to it. We have to go down there and stop this. I don't know why Raynor decides to stay here for so long, because I could have cleared it and then phase shifted in with the amount of minions that are going to die. Oh my god, ETC. Yes. Just stop. Just holy fuck. Okay. Oh, I can't even do it. I did it in game. Like, right around this point, I was like, hey, click. I don't need that shit in my life. But I don't think it's going to stop in the replay, which is really unfortunate. And that may require me to turn down the sound effects a little bit later if this becomes a problem. I took Blink Heal here, mainly because our team was getting really split up. I think Emerald Wind could have also been good, but there weren't as many... there weren't as many like easy objectives to save or fights to split up, because that team's already kind of split up. So the save potential that comes out of Blink Heal here, having the immediate heal rather than just waiting for my trait to pop or my Q to hit, really helped in a couple situations that you'll see. And then it helps us get out of places where maybe we're going to get hit by a Kerrigan combo or a Muradin stun or a KT tornado. Really, it's not as bad as it used to be. Need someone in the middle lane. Currently no one in the middle lane. We're a level-ish up right now. Sonya just running forward, as is the nature of a lot of Sonyas. Can't get those kills. Really, again, poor calls. I'm going to get hit by the combo. Going to polymorph her, and then we are going to continue to run. There was the blink away from certain death for me, but ETC spending his dumbass time all sorts of up in the enemy team's grill. He does not have the health bar to do that, and then he thinks he's just going to ping like a madman and everything's going to be okay. So, that was me clicking around looking for a target to jump to and immediately get killed by. We're going to have to turn down the sound effects because interface, is it interface sounds? Buttons and menus? No, that's not it. Oh wow, I can't. Sound effects is all the way down. Let's turn interface sounds down. Maybe that'll do it for us. Yeah, he's still pinging like crazy and it's gone. Thank you. Oh man, that was rough. We can do this defense super simple. We have Raynor in the Hyperion. We have the AoE clear of the Sonya Whirlwind. I'm not too shabby myself, and our lanes in the bottom and top are pushed up enough that the Terror is going to have a ways to go. Samuro's dead. I don't know why Raynor is standing on that side of the wall. He's getting hit by a couple minions, taking some easy damage. If you can avoid damage by simply clicking, do it. Like, just walk. All you gotta do is walk. ETC is, I think he's going to stage dive up to the top lane. Yep, there he goes. I am thinking I need to get somewhere, and we're going to get 30% of Sonya's health back. I'm going to dodge that tornado like a champion. Didn't want to get hit by a combo, but I still managed to get hit by it. Could have been worse. I I didn't get slept in the middle of that Graviton Surge. I don't know why Sonya wanted to go in 2v3. We're on even talents right now, and if the enemy team is any good, she will die. But looks like they're not. Doesn't look like we're good enough to get that kill, but we're also not gonna die. Sonya didn't die either, so lucky us. She's still going in. Got that Berserker Rage going. ETC is here and didn't land his Q. I mean, there's a whole lot that guy is doing wrong. But we won't focus on that. We'll focus on trying not to die anymore. Trying not to teleport onto targets of questionable position, like that Rainer from earlier. And then making these dumbass calls. But I want to leave. I am doing my best to blink around to not get targeted by the Kerrigan. I would love to kill the KT, but at the same time, we should have left so fucking long ago. ETC using stage dive like it's mosh pit. I'm gonna get his ass just murdered off. We got the camp, but we traded 2 deaths, which I'm sure you know is fucking horrible as far as trading. And we are getting the bottom camp right now next to the seed. The enemy team didn't do enough with their Garden Terror. You're supposed to do it the same way that you do on Tomb. You want everybody in one lane pushing with the Terror, with 1 Terror. The other lanes the enemy will have to respond to, but 5 people plus a Terror plus a minion wave plus with the changes coming up, Merc camps are going to be something that you want to push with, not just AFK. You're going to want to have a team much more focused on pushing with the objective on this map, Garden of Terror, Alterac, specifically. ETC still pinging like a madman, but I am so glad that that isn't happening anymore. It's so... that's nice. It's really nice. He's going in. Sonya went for the leap. KT went for the convection. I'm going to get hit by the stun. But, oh my god, please leave me alone. I got the heal from our Q. I was ready for the Q from Murden, but it never came. And I just wanted to get over to Rainer to reposition. The rest of our team pushed super far up. The camp doing a decent amount of putting pressure. ETC walking into that stun like it is nobody's fucking business. Now, our team easily got the camp, but is looking for a fight in the middle lane, while the keep is it's got a lot of pressure on it, and only a Zarya and a KT at this moment to protect it. We got the towers down. I think that's all that we're going to get. I didn't need to use the stasis there, but better to have it. I took stasis specifically for the oh, you're dead. I did take the slow on the Q as well, so that's a bit of a peel tool. We got the Samuro and the ETC in the top lane again. It doesn't require both of them. Samuro apparently got that idea and is going middle now with a clone. I just wanted mana. And Rainer getting pissed about the pinging as well, making sure. I thought for fucking certain the enemy team was coming in here to continue pushing on that building, but they went for the objective, which makes sense. They want to stop us. So coming up to ETC was the right thing to do, making sure that we're all stacked up for this objective, even though Sonya's still got about 5 seconds left. ETC should not be going in. I am staying extra far back because the instant that they can, I believe that they will go for me, that Muradin in particular. The nice thing about their damage, though, is it is a little bit spread out. So half of their team wants to go in, half of their team wants to sit back. Sonya looks like she's going to get the easy kill on Kael'thas, we got his convection stacks again. Not sure why he took that. I'm just looking for heal opportunities at this point. We're out of mana, like a motherfucker. I tried to heal her. Blink heal does not do enough, but it is going to do enough to get me out of certain danger. And then our, I think our Samuro got the objective, right? That was me trying to teleport onto Samuro to give him a heal, and then him fucking it up by hitting the Q button and putting it on a 9-second cooldown for me. Again, I want to save him, and he's off in no man's land getting his shit destroyed. So, that'll happen. That is an interaction between Brightwing and Samuro that you may not have known before this moment. You're welcome. Man, this ETC. Currently, there are members of the enemy team represented top, and they were just middle. All of the damage that Raynor has to be terrified of right now was in the top lane. He probably needs to leave at this point, but there is... Oh no, Kerrigan's still up there. Kerrigan Kael'thas still up there. Yeah. Anyway, he was pretty safe in what he was doing. It looks like the Garden Terror was enough to keep him from dying. The enemy team must have been focusing the Terror instead of him. I probably could have been looking at it. That is my bad. I don't want to go back. I don't want to look at it, though, because you saw what happened. He didn't die. Good for him. And then our ATC is just going to continue furiously pinging for the rest of the match. Things that need no explanation. Sammy doing the camps, having his clone run down the Ana, and then we want to get 20 right now. We got a camp pushing in the bottom lane, got Zarya in the bottom lane right now. Samuro and ETC, just friends, I guess? They're always together, but I don't know why. I did not have the phase out in time. I phased there. Should have polymorphed her coming out of that. That would have given my team the opportunity to kill her, I think. But I wasn't thinking. I was thinking, oh, I should E myself or I should blink. But I didn't have anywhere to go. Actually, nearby ally, I guess. Can you teleport to minions? Yes, you can teleport to minions. Fuck me. I did not know that about Brightwing. So that is something to keep in mind when you're playing this hero. We'll go look at another... Not those heroes. He doesn't matter. Just a whole big lull in the action. What the hell is with ETC's camera? He's going for the crowd pleaser. And then I wanted to teleport in here. We got the healing down. We're ready. Got Sonya. I'm blinking into her. I took the 20 upgrade that makes people unrevealable and then does a little bit more healing. So when she went in for that stun and she was healed, the enemy team couldn't auto-attack her for 0.5 seconds, which, in the span of Sonya's whirlwind damage in the area crater, can result in some pretty decent healing. She wants to chase, as is her nature. I did not have the cleanse there. To be honest, though, it does look like it needed it. Raynor right now is going to make the decision to push down the keep, which I believe is the right call. I went with the rest of the team because when dumb people do dumb things, you have to go do dumb things with them. The seed is also ready for us. and it's not like we couldn't have taken the keep and then gone for the seed, but I don't know, groupthink, mob mentality, whatever you want to call it. Everybody decided it was better to walk upwards and take that fort, and then ETC decided he was going to stage dive out in the top lane there, it looks like. We got the seed. We're 1-1 on the objective right now. Gonna start clearing out the merc camps because we have the map open and not a whole lot else to do, to be fair.
We ought to capture this mercenary.
You would best be ready to gather another seed, heroes.
Missing that area crater completely and then not knowing how to turn it off. I just... we got... That's so weird. Gonna get Sonya her health back. We got the polymorph on the Kerrigan and got the kill with the Q. Just gonna keep blinking, making people invisible, getting them some healing, making sure they can't be auto-attacked. It went really, really well for us, this game. It was a rough early game, but luckily we did enough soaking and building control that it worked out okay. Don't even need the objective to end the game at this point. We got 5 people on the enemy team dead, and you know, look at that, look at that fucking phase out. Oh, that skin. I love Monkey Brightwing. I don't play this hero nearly enough. I think, especially with her most recent rework, she is a stupid amount of fun. And learning how to use her... I silenced people for a long time. Learning how to use her in situations like these is very important. Because I think that she can be a very strong healer and a very good counter, especially to dive comps like that one. Had I been a little bit smarter with the usage of my polymorph, and look at that, that's pathetic. Numbers weren't great. We did more damage than Anna though. Hey, look at that. Hey. Brightwing does not have an auto attack that you can ignore for super long. Anyway, there's the talents. The sticky flare at 7. I do believe there were a couple of cases where this probably helped out. Not always. I think 7 is actually a pretty situational tier. Same with 16 and 13. But these two, I almost took the polymorph at level 1 because of Kerrigan, but the unstable anomaly at the very least, just for when they go in. Yeah. Anyway, that is Brightwing. One of the biggest things to take away from this hero is that you need to be aware of your cleanse, your AoE cleanse for AoE CC, especially like Brightwing. I think into Kerrigan is very good. So keep that in mind. Other thing is your teleport targets. If somebody's getting or about to get fucking jumped on, don't jump to them. Especially if that Kerrigan is jumping on them and already has a stun combo waiting for your poor dragon ass when you jump in and you just explode immediately because fuck. At the same time, if you have another global on your team, like ETC, like Dahaka, like Falstad, you have essentially given a lane double global presence. So you could potentially turn one bad situation for a single person into a 3 versus 1. Like a 1 versus 1 into a 3 versus 1 potentially. So Brightwing does a lot of things really well, but at the same time she is very like middle of the pack in healing because her healing is on an AoE timer, and then you have to take blink heal to get more concrete heals, and then obviously your Z is a huge heal too, but that's on a much longer cooldown, especially if you're not taking that level 1 talent. So when you're playing this character, you have to pick it into a comp that you know it is going to work in. You have to pick it with the global in mind. You have to pick it and understand that you are not going to save people very often. So you need to make sure that you are on a team that is aware that if they dive, they're probably going to get fucking destroyed. But that was Brightwing. Obviously, there are lots of areas for improvement for myself with this character, but if you caught any in particular, feel free to let me know. Obviously, there's only so much watching that I can do and playing at the same time, so thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing all them things that you do. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have a nice and monkey day.